my pillow and me. Nobody knows half the troubles I see. It's my delusion. Life is not a sweet song. It's my conclusion.
Hello Space Engineers, Wellington 6012 here. Thanks for joining me here back on Aries Colony. How are you all today? I hope you're all fit and well out there. Right, so you find me where you left me last time, but not when you left me, so I have done a little bit of stuff off camera, not a huge amount. One thing though is, I did log in this morning, and the fly bosses just sort of dispersed. They all just kind of headed off, and yeah, so I don't know what was with that. Morning's just about here, as you could probably tell by the flying. But yeah, so I've just done some work on the lift here. Nothing too major. So a lot of it's just been closing in this in preparedness for making this airtight again. And yeah, just I redid the platform, so really liking how this looks actually. So I've used, I think, the girders, the beams to good effect here. And yeah, I'm really happy with how it's looking. Lots of pistons. I haven't actually done anything with the whole mechanism except for this first level of how to get it up to the other levels. So I've put this sort of scaffolding in here just as a bit of framework. I'll just point out as well that we're not doing this today. I'm not sure when I'm going to work on this, but or whether I even do it on camera, but I have a few ideas of how it's going to operate. We're going to work up here today on something else. But yeah, just go through this quickly. Oh, a little bit laggy. So there's been comments about clang. Nobody's more surprised than me that I didn't end off up in orbit when I wrote this thing, but it's actually pretty stable. It really is. I've put these guides in here, which can actually lock down, so that sort of, it does bounce a bit when you move it, but I can lock it down, so I might build that into the sort of timer type setup for each floor, and then I'm just figuring out how I do that, because the issue's not going from here to the top floor, it's how I set it up to go into intermediate floors, because if I just set all of them going, then it might take like 10 seconds to get from this floor to the top floor, but using that setup, if I was just going from this floor to the next floor, it would still take 10 seconds. So yeah, I'm just figuring out how I do that. I've got a few ideas in my mind. It's also just how crazy in depth I actually want to go with setting it up. So I'm just going to park that for a while, and yeah, we'll figure that out as time goes on. Because today what I want to do is lagginess. It does feel like there's a bit more lag in this game, or an increasing amount. Maybe I'm just noticing it more now, and because I've noticed it, I'm making myself think that it's more. Because it's getting quite complex now, this build, and yeah, I think I mean, there's 50 odd subgrids there, so it is what it is. You know, I always said that I was going to build big and push the game to its limits, and I feel like I'm doing that. Yeah, so anyway, so today we are going to work in this area here. So this is partly why I sort of got that scaffolding up, so I could figure out where this floor is, and I want to build a bit of a laboratory type thing and have it sticking out the side of the hill, because yeah, as I said, you know, last time, one of the key things about this, putting this lift in, was actually knowing where it goes, and yeah, then I can sort of start to build the mountain. So yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Actually, if I just look on the list, it's been a while since I've been back in Aries Colony actually, so I don't know if I showed you this last time, but I've got the things on separate to-do pads. So we go in here, turrets, yeah, I haven't done anything with the turrets. Elevator button, see when you do that. So laboratory is what we're doing today, and yeah, so that's cool. Right, so Yeah, have I got any steel on board? Oh, I've got a little bit. Okay, so. Yeah, so I'm thinking if we go, I want it to sort of be cantilevered almost. Is that the right word? But I want it to stick out. So I'm thinking that we'll come across to, yeah, I think here. And I do smell an early montage coming on. Yeah, see, just a little bit laggy. Also, it could just be the update, you know, that we've had recently. That it seems to lag a bit after each update until things sort of settle down and they take care of the bugs. So I'm going to come out to there. I think that's a good height. So you'll see over the trees, and then you'll look up at it from here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Then if I go like that, and probably just come across. I don't want it too big. If we come across. I think that's actually going to be enough. Oh, and I'm having one of those days with the twirly-whirly things. Okay, so we'll come around like that. Like so. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's just put these in the wrong place. Yeah, so I think I covered off everything in that little bit of an intro. This here is just going to be a stock standard laboratory. I don't think there's... Oh, I've got a few ideas if I can fit it in of something a little bit special, but
energy
yeah,
low.
nothing too crazy. What I do want to do is get this med bay up. Actually, I guess I'm going to have to put in... a conveyor, which... Okay, we might just need to... I'll show you what I didn't mean to grab that, but now I've got it. We'll put these in as supports. I think this will look quite good. I have a pair of them. So just sort of trying to replicate the same angles that are that sort of exist in the base. So I think they'll look quite good when they come down and into the sort of hill. Yeah, I think that'll work. So you get the drift there. Just put these ones on, and then we'll pull the pin on that. I can do that during the montagey thing. Yeah, so that will work quite well. And once I get this sort of set up, I'll be able to put more trees in and really just start to do some nice stuff here. Looking forward to it. I'm actually looking forward to it. Also, a nice big. Don't take this wrong way. A nice big dumb build, because just the stuff I've been doing lately has just been such. You know, the Thetis was huge. Trying to fit everything in was quite complicated. Then the turrets and the platform has just been, as I say on numerous occasions, just makes my brain hurt. So it's going to be good just to actually do something a little bit simpler. I'll just get rid of that bit of Voxel on there. I know I could use the Voxel hands to do this, but it is what it is. So if we just come back like that, I'm thinking that, probably. Probably the medical bay and stuff can go in here. Okay, so Yeah, so we've got these, I don't actually need to use conveyors, the tubes. I can use the reinforced ones because they are sort of airtight. We want a curved one. So we want, even though it doesn't actually need to be airtight in here, of course, but if we put that there, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Okay, and put the floor there. Might be better over that side. Okay. Might be time for a speed up thing. Yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't quite work. No. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. We're going to put it into... Yeah, we are going to use one of these. Oh, really? I thought I had... Like, okay. Okay, let's put you there, and then we'll use one of those junctions. Curvy. There. I'll put a cargo container in there, and we'll drop... Actually, I can use a T-junction. That's fine. Yeah, we'll drop the thing straight down. Okay, so that's good. Got... Oh, that's actually in the wrong place. That wants to be over there. Like that. T-junction in there. Not T, a curved connector. Like so. What? Oh,
Energy low.
man. Alright, time for a speed up thing. Let me get myself organised. And, yep. Back in a little bit. Alright, time to show you around again. Because I've shown you around once already, but somebody forgot to press record, and well, I recorded the voice, but anyway. So yes, I've actually started to do a little bit of terraforming out here just before we go inside. But yeah, that's looking quite good. Quite happy with that. That's the sort of look that I wanted. Yeah, a little bit Tracy Island Thunderbirds, I think. A little bit of inspiration coming in there. Yeah, so got some trees up the top, and yeah, they're not poking through. Oh, maybe that one's slightly poking through, but that's okay. Alright, so yes, this is what I've done so far, and pretty happy with it. It's quite cluttered, but cluttered in a good way. And when I do these builds, cluttered is actually really hard to do. Normally these spaces can actually end up quite empty, but yeah, that's come up real good. Carriers, yeah, there was another thing that flew by. There was not a shootabout. There was a very quick flying one, a bomber or something. A diff jet. That's right. But no, there was another one called a ranger or something. Yeah. So they're floating about. Yes. So still not quite sure what I'm doing out here. Oh, and this gap here. I've got a bit of an idea about what I'm going to do in this gap, but it's kind of going to be maybe next time. It'll either work or it won't. I'm not going to... If it works, I'll show you it. If it doesn't work, then we won't speak of it. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so that's good. So I'm just sort of starting to do some terraforming, and I did try to load Future Wellington, but Future Wellington's not seeing these trees at the moment. So, and he's seeing these trees, but they look different, and so yeah, something's not right there, but that's all good. Right, so we're actually just about up at the roof. So it's funny how, you know, this is a big, massive dome, but it's not actually big enough in some ways. So how high has that got to go? It's got 1, 2, oh, lag, gosh. So yeah, we'll try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can come up 5 from where that one is, which would make it where? It would make it. Oh, I got those connectors around the wrong way as well, which was a bit annoying. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. That's yeah. Right. So this is the top of our mountain. Because we can't really go any taller than that, can we? Let's just try it.
Energy low.
Oh no, we've got a little bit more height with that one. Yeah, let's just get some energy since it reminded us. Yeah, so I got these conveyors around the wrong way. These ones here, yeah. Whoops, never mind. Okay, let's just try this again. Well, actually, I think that... So I've put these blocks in here. So these are just a bit of a guide to where the entrance is. I could actually weld those up just about. So if I went like that, is that going to be in the dome? Oh, just... Oh, a little bit poking out there, but we won't look at that. This is a massive dome, and we're right up to the roof. I find that quite funny. All right. Yeah, I need to do some work there. What if we weld these up? Just about to say we're going to run out of steel. Oh, try again. But this has been a substantial advancement in the last few days. I actually kind of wish that I'd done this a little while ago, now that I've done it, because yeah, it's looking quite cool. Do we actually even need those ones like that? Probably not, because we could just about go like try that. Just having a little bit of a think and a play here. Yeah, that's just not quite working for me. I think it would have to be that one there. And then sort of down like that. That could work. Just to sort of give it a little bit of a lining. Oh, gosh. Anyway, we're getting a bit sidetracked here, I think. Yeah, I mean, that really wants to probably be more of that sort of an angle. More like that, probably. Yeah, I think that works better. Anywho, we'll figure that one out afterwards. So, yes, that's that. Yeah, and even in here I don't quite know how I'm going to do under the mountain, whether I line the whole thing like I've done down here. Not sure. Certainly there's a bit of work to do there, but that's looking pretty good. So we can just sort of sneak that up in there to be kind of load bearing. And we'll put you into there. Yeah, I think that's good. Get rid of you. Okay, so that's that. We do just need to fill in sort of this. Now, let's just look at this. So, if you recall, I've got the what do you call them, Voxel hands on my toolbar there. In order to get into those and add them to your toolbar, you do need to be in creative mode. So then there why can't I see it? Because I didn't scroll down. So there they are. So yeah, you can just add them on. You don't need to be in creative mode to use them. You can be in survival mode. But yeah, that's how they are. And then the stone. So that stone. See, it's kind of with the grass and rocks group, whereas initially it will default to those stones there, which are more your asteroid stone. So just make sure that we get the right one. There we go. Okay, so that's good, and then we can sort of just do this and like that. So now I've got these trees on these blocks because of just actually going to change that one. Just so they're connected to the grid, so they're part of the whole grid. Let's just get rid of you and replace you with one of these. Just get up under there. Oh, okay. Just drawing. There we go. That's what we wanted. Like that. Marvellous. Okay. I'll leave that because I'll put some grass in there. And yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I do that so that they're connected to the grid. That way they don't despawn when I head off, you know, like up into space or over 50 k's away. So that's the way when I get back from wherever I've gone to. Okay, whoops. Now we'll just go with woods grass. Just tidy that up. So I think that's pretty good. Yeah, it's not the easiest thing to do. Oh, see, right, that's just a bit unfortunate, but that'll be right. And I guess the key is just, yeah, sort of blending the texture, that sort of thing. And yeah, trying to cover up some of these roots with some long grass. I think that works out quite well. Yeah. Like so, we'll have to go inside and just make sure that we're not poking through too much. Which we are. That's okay. What we'll do is we'll go for woods bare. Just do that. By sort of just changing a little bit to woods bare, it allows it to the grass doesn't show through then. See, like here, if we just change it to that, then that'll get rid of the grass. Okay, so that's working out well. It's quite finicky, yeah, but that's all right. Just go outside here and make sure that that's all good. Yeah, I think so. And using this one with the bear, I think that would just work quite well in here, just to give it a little bit of texture. Maybe not much texture. Just underneath. And then the other one that you can do is rocks grass. Yeah, which is kind of gives it a little bit of moss on there. So that again, that just adds, I feel, a little bit. Yeah, we'll put some more grass and stuff down there. But hey, that's good. I like that. Let's just put a little bit of that in there, just to get a little bit of texture. Oh, that was, yeah. It's not the easiest thing. It's quite difficult sometimes, but yeah, that's all good. Right. Okay. So yeah, I think now that you've seen what I'm doing, leave this with me for a little while, and yeah, I'll have a go at covering it all up and stuff, and putting some more trees down this side, and yeah, right, yeah, leave this with me. I maybe sometime. Alrighty, we're just going to have a quick look around. They're going to pull the pin there just as the sun goes down. A little bit of deja vu. I'm pretty sure I was in this position last episode. Yes. So let's go in the front door, because I want to sort of take you through the experience, because I'm really happy how this has come out. This is what Ares Colony is all about. So it's really been quite enjoyable and hard work, but quite enjoyable these last few hours. It has been a few hours. So if we come in here, I mean that's just clutter, but you know, we've got posters. There's stuff happening. You know, come in here, nice little alcove. We can get a charge. Fantastic. Let's head upstairs. I mean, you know, just look at this. Just look at this. Let's go grab something to eat quickly, or a drink rather. How about we go for a nice... We'll go for a coffee, shall we? We'll go for one of those. Drink, drink, drink. Okay, so let's head out of the cafe and look. Just look at this. Green, lush, great little spot for a picnic. And yeah, this is what it's all about. We'll go in here, so I've not done this bit. If there was an elevator, we could use the elevator and go up the elevator. I will get that sorted, just not right now. And we would hop off at our research laboratory. And yeah, so you can see I've sort of started to cover this in and done some stuff. It's got a bit of a Batcave vibe to it. And I'm talking 60s Adam West Batcave, not any of those copies that have been in recent movies. Yeah, that's what I'm sort of thinking. The original Batcave. Yeah, and you know, there's our mountain. Nice trees. I mean, it's a forest inside a dome. What more can I say? And you can see there that I've got, you know, even though I haven't done around this side, I've got stuff in place. I've got a beginning. I've got a foundation. The seed has been sown. But yeah, so that's really come out well. But it does take a little bit of time to do that. So I'm gonna, as I say, pull the pin, head in here. I have just put in this conveyor here and a T-junction under there. So I will move this because I'm thinking that I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'll put, I think, just a set of stairs and stuff like that, and maybe instead of that just being hidden under there, I make that pipe a bit more of a feature. Got our signs on, and in here, and here we go. Nice treetop view as the sun goes down, and you know, out here. I mean, imagine sitting this one over here, this desk here. You know, just yeah. What more can I say? Right, so let's head up here, outside, and we'll call it a day. So that's where we'll leave it today. Thanks everybody for joining me. Hope you did enjoy today's episode, and can join me again next time when we will do something. Not quite sure what. Yeah, because I'll probably just do a little bit of stuff off camera and just see where I'm at. Yeah, I've got a few ideas of what's going to happen, but I'll figure that out. So hopefully you can join me again then, and until then, stay safe out there, everybody. Have a good one.